All right, so today we're multiplying and dividing with integers, and we're on page 77 of your TABE Success book. So here's the deal. You've been doing this probably your whole life. Positive numbers. If you multiply a positive number times a positive number, the outcome is positive. We just don't usually mark it. Most of the time when we write 3, we don't put positive 3, but it is. And we don't put positive at the end when we have the answer, but 15 is positive. So just, if you have a positive times a positive, the answer is positive. 3 times 5 is 15. Same for division. Again, you've been doing this probably your whole life. If you have 15 divided by 5, it's equal to 3. So easy. If it's positive and a positive, the answer is going to be positive. Now, if you have a negative number creep into the equation, then you're going to have a negative answer. For example, if you have negative 3 times 5, it's negative 15. Imagine, if you will, that I owe somebody $3. And let's say I owe 5 people $3. Well, then I'm $15 down. I owe $15 to these people. Same if you multiply, if you have a positive times a negative, it's going to be a negative answer. So if you have a negative in your multiplication, you're going to have a negative answer. And that holds true for division as well. If you have a negative creep into your either the front or the back, your final answer is going to be negative. So think of it this way. If they're all the same, positive, positive, then its answer is positive. But if you get one of them as a negative, then your final answer is going to be negative. Now, this last one, I can explain this to you, but it would take too long for this video. In fact, it would probably take me about half an hour, and it's really not worth the trouble, to be honest. Most of the time I try very carefully to tell you why things are happening. This one time, just trust me on this. If you have a negative times a negative, the answer is positive. Now, I know that sounds weird, but like I said, for once, just kind of trust me on this one, that's the rule. Same with division. If you have a negative, negative, the answer is positive. So let's think about this just a little bit before you go to your assignment. If it's all positive, the answer is positive. If it's got a mix, then it's negative. And again, if it's all negative, answer is positive. So another way you can think about this is that if you have everybody the same, answer is positive. If you've got a mix, negative and positive, the answer is negative. So your assignment, you're on page 77, and you're doing 1 through 21. So good luck.